Hello YouTube, this is Dawn from Daretobecreative, and I am here with week number 7 for the Color Crazy Collab with Poetspice. So check out Poetspice's channel. She is hosting a collab, and it's a list of all the ladies in the link below who are also in the collab. And this is a coloring collab where we just use some of our mediums, whatever kind, from your regular Crayola crayons up to your Copics, whatever you want to use, acrylics and gelatos and pencils and watercolor pencils and colored pencils and gel pens and markers and alcoholic markers and I can't even think of what else, or pastels and chalks. Whatever it is that you want to color with, you can do that. You don't have to make a project, but you just need to practice coloring. And I'm glad because, again, I've said practice doesn't make perfect, but practice does make better. So I'm just trying to get better and just use some of the stash that I have. So for this week, I just colored a page using my watercolor pencils, my Prisma, excuse me, and this came out of this coloring book with whimsical designs, which I got from Ollie's, I guess over a year ago, a year and a half, something like that. And I hadn't touched it really until I got this collab. But the page that I chose was this one with the elephants, and that's their way of coloring it. So I use it as my example. And this is what I did for that. Again, I just used my Prism watercolor pencils and color. A little tricky because watercoloring with those intricate little dots, time consuming and very detailed work, you know, to do watercolor. So I did that this week, and last week I had color some images, and I just made some of those images into cards. Very simple. And I'll show you those real quick. So last week I had colored a couple images, and so I just made them into some step cards. I actually got these step cards from not Tuesday morning. Michael's had the step cards on sale, the 5-pack with the envelopes. I think it was $2.29. They've been on clearance, so I got a couple packs of those. Even though you can make these very simply, but I wanted to do something quick, and I'm glad I did get them because it came in handy. But anyway, so I die cut Happy Birthday out with I think that was Tim Holtz, and then the little bee die for the rocking horse, the onesie, and the carriage. And these are La La Land images and just some cardstock. I forgot the name of the paper I used. It was some loose paper that I got from AC Moore's. So anyway, that was the first one. I just put a little piece of bling there. They're all the same exact design because I did 4 of them. So that was the first boy, and then this is the other one. And this paper, these are the same paper. They're this double-sided paper, so I just use the reverse side, and that's that side paper. So they're the same paper, and that's just in dark blue, and that's in green. And then I did the girls, and her complementary color was yellow, and then this one was hot pink. So again, they both say happy birthday. They both have the onesie, the carriage, and the rocking horse. So that's what I did for my coloring, and I colored these with colored pencils last week. So that was my collab for this week, what I did. So again, thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and check out the other ladies, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. All right, bye-bye.